What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
How
I need your
y'all
rub my hand.
doing? How y'all doing?
How was y'all day? How was y'all weekend?
How was the weekend?
Mm-hmm. Get myself together. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we just trying to get ourselves together. But y'all come on in.
What's going on?
We get started at 8:05.
Mm-hmm. Like we always do, to give everybody time to get on in. Let us know if you can hear us, please.
Yeah, please let us know if you can hear us loud and clear, or if we need to make some adjustments. Y'all, please let us know.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, y'all,
how your day was?
It was good.
That's good.
It was good. How your day was, sis?
It was good. Out and about in the street.
Ripping and running.
Ripping
and running. Anybody else rip and run on a Monday?
Good old Monday.
A good Monday.
Let me get ready to go.
Rip and run. I get you some. We got time. It's almost. We got time, sis. Hold on. I'll find you.
I put my little, what's the name over there?
What? Hold on.
Good evening.
What's up?
We'll be getting started again in about 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Please let us know if you can hear us.
Yes, please let us know if y'all can hear us.
Let's see. We have 2 more minutes and we are going to get started.
Yes. Well, we hope everybody's day is going good. Y'all been having a good Monday, very productive Monday. I know it's been very productive for me and sis.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Kalila. How you doing, Kalila?
Hey, Kalila.
One thing about Kalila,
she is gonna be
Kalila. You be like one of the first ones on. We appreciate the love and support. We appreciate all of our supporters, our subscribers. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama. We appreciate y'all. Y'all, we can't put a little clothes on today.
Yeah, we had to spruce it up. I know y'all probably got tired of seeing us in our little hats.
Baby, our hats.
We be comfortable, y'all.
Real comfortable, y'all. But we know. We understand we have to, when you look good, you feel good. So we wanted to
even with all this stuff going on,
even with everything going on,
sometimes you gotta put you some clothes on to feel better.
Mm-hmm. You do. you feel so much better. Mm-hmm. So yeah. And then y'all see what we're talking about today. So y'all please feel free to chime in the chat. Anytime, y'all. We like the interaction and you guys engaging with us, and we appreciate you guys engaging along with us as we go into each topic that we talk about. And even if we're not live and you guys respond, we will comment back to your whatever it is that you comment on the video.
Let me shout out my brother real quick, Rashid. I see you out here.
Hey Rashid. Hey brother Rashid. I don't know you.
See?
But hey Rashid.
I just said I didn't even see that before. I had you this time. I had you.
Yes, we appreciate all of you guys tuning in tonight. You guys, as you come in, you can let us know what you're tuning in from. You can also share it out with your family, your friends, and just let them know. Listen to this is live. We're going to be talking about a real relatable topic that some people may have questions about, and we're just going to give it from our perspective tonight. What we've learned
a woman
from a woman's perspective and had what we had to learn as we have been dating. So we just gonna give our perspective, you guys. But y'all feel free to chime in. Y'all, it is 8:06.
Mama.
It's 8:06. So as promised, you guys, we're gonna get started.
So with our title, it's called Dating with Purpose.
Yes.
And just like last week we had a title and then we had 3 bullet points. This week we're gonna have 3 more bullet points that we want to tap into. We're not gonna be long because we all gotta cook y'all a little dinner, see about the chilling and all that. So we're gonna I'll let sis tell y'all.
Okay.
Because I ain't writing that down.
Okay. So dating with purpose. So what does dating with a purpose look like for each of you guys, right? So dating with a purpose, a lot of the times, y'all trying to get to my notes.
She pulling up games.
So the first thing when dating with a purpose, you guys, we have to seek Big G. We have to seek God when dating. Have those, you have that prayer time. You talk to God and let God know what the desires of your heart are for if you're praying for a spouse. I'm not married, so I am dating. And I am in a serious relationship. So I am dating with a purpose. And so it's just certain conversations you have to have, but seeking God is the very first step that is very important. Know those things that you're looking for, those things that you're not looking for. And you're not going to get everything. And y'all, I had a list. Y'all.
Let's talk about this list.
I had a list.
The list that I had, I don't know what I was thinking. It was more so of like, yeah, you want to be treated like a queen, but I had like unnecessary stuff. I can't even remember. It just wasn't even worth writing down. And I should have put like, God fearing, and I should have put like head of the household type things and stuff like that. It wasn't based on that. It was almost like what that person could do for me in a sense, but not all the way. It was weird, and I was like, I breathe.
And because it's like we seek unrealistic expectations, and so you want the person to have they might need to be 6 feet. They might be
I was real big.
You want them to be built abs.
Wait, when I was in high school, let me say that real quick. I wanted somebody to be dark skinned with dreads and jabot and a tall tee.
Yeah, jabot. Oh, she said jabot, y'all. Now she took it way back. Now
that was back then when I was in high school.
That was in the early 2000s.
I ain't getting none of that.
Early 2000s. And a lot of time, y'all, with the list, it's one of those things where you're writing down those things in which you want. But then it's ultimately God that's going to bring the person that He knows that we need, the right person. He's gonna bring. You put all your wants down. You can put down the desires that you want, and you can pray over that thing. But at the end of the day, it's not about our plan or what we want. It's gonna be what God has for us, and what He knows is best for us.
Right? Because what we do is we start writing down this stuff, start picking out our own person, and then when we think that we have that person, that's not who Big G was saying that he wanted us to have or be with. So it's like you pretty much picking your own person, and then you end up in a situation that you don't want to be in or don't need to be in. You could have avoided that,
right?
But sometimes that's when our lessons come in. With these, I pick you type situations.
I pick you, and you picking how you pick because you You pick what you wanted,
right?
And cause you might have consulted Big G, but that ain't what Big G has for you. And a lot of the times, the things in which we say or we say that we want, because our heart can be very deceitful,
right?
So we may put down those things in which we think we want, but God has a better plan for us. So y'all, I ripped up my list.
Yeah.
After I got out of the last, the last relationship, I ripped up that list. I had to, because I said I had to give it to God and say, God, you know the desires of my heart.
Right.
You know what is best for me. So I want your will to be done.
Right.
And so if I want your will to be done, y'all can't talk. Your will to be done, not mine. Because what I've been wanting,
right,
all of it is it's failing. It's not.
It was crazy because I had wrote my little stuff down in the vision book. So after I got out of my first so-called serious relationship, I ended up, in between that time, rewriting my vision book and all of that. So I lost it, and I ended up finding it again. And I went back and read it, and I said, Bree, this you ain't have nothing. You didn't pick the person that you wrote down. It's none of that in this book. I want this, I want that. So it was like I was so quick, I guess, to get into something till it wasn't even what I wrote down. And I'm like, I skipped all over this.
I ain't had no kind of discernment. And consult, when you write that list, a lot of time like I said, you going off of what I want.
Right.
But did you really take the time to seek God with it?
Did you hear from him?
Did you hear from yourself?
From yourself. Because we can get that confused. And I know sometimes we think that, like I was talking about before, when we hear from God, we be waiting on the God with this big mysterious voice to come and chime in and tell you something, but it may be something in you that's telling you not to do it, and that's Big G. You may not hear this rumbling and thundering, and I don't know what we got in our head and making his voice sound like some of us. Right. But we have to just be patient and let things flow.
We got to be patient and let things flow. But ultimately, just seek God and pray. And God will give you the desires of your heart if it is in his will. If it is not in God's will, we got to be okay whether he bring that thing to pass or whether he does not bring it to pass.
Or if he bring it and take it away.
But that's right. But if he has the desires, if you have the desires of your heart, he will. God hears everything that we talk to him about, and he hasn't forgot about us.
Right.
But we just got to get out our own way and let him lead the way. So when we get out of our own way, let him lead the way. At some point, you don't know where you're gonna meet. Where you'll meet your person at. And let's go dive into the next thing we talk about. You got to get up, and you got to get out, and you got to get yourself together. You have to make yourself be. Like, you got to get out. You got to get out the house.
Yeah.
You can go to Target. Get yourself together.
Put you on a cute for my women. Put on a cute little romper. For my fellas, put you on a cute little nice. Let me not say cute because I want to say cute.
Yeah.
A nice little Nike jump,
little Nike
graphic tee,
something. Whatever makes you feel good. Put that on and make yourself just go out. You don't never know if you're gonna meet your person in the grocery store. If you're gonna meet them at Starbucks, if you gonna meet them, you could be at the park. You don't never know where.
Put you on a cute little two-piece workout set and get to walking around the neighborhood. I think now we are so accustomed to like, let me do this Walmart pickup, Target pickup. Yeah, we may not feel like going there sometime, but not all the time. Especially if you're trying to seek and you want somebody to notice you.
Right. And
you got to get out and take that bonnet off your head, ladies.
Ladies, for my ladies.
And these moo-moos.
Listen, we can't be wearing moo-moos is for the house.
For the house.
That's a house dress, right? We our own moo-moos, right? That's for the house. We're not wearing it out in the public, in the streets.
With the fur slippers.
In the fur slippers and the bonnets. Like, get yourself together. Like, put on you something cute. Get yourself together. When I say you got to have a full-fledged makeup but just be presentable. Do your hair. Right. If you want to do your makeup, do your makeup. Put on something nice, iron your clothes, and just get out. But you have to get out. If you trying to be soft, you want somebody to seek you, right, or to be sought after, then you have to put yourself together
and go get you some little good smelling perfume. Go to the hair store and get you a little roll on.
Yeah,
put two,
little oil.
Put you two,
put you drops. Put you 2 good drops, and for our fellas, you guys get that good smelling perfume, or you get you some oil. They make oil for men too. But get yourself together, have yourself groomed, and get out. You have to get out. And I think the world has made it, like you said, it's so convenient for us because we don't want to go in the grocery store because we can do pickup. It's so convenient.
We can have the folks bring it to our house. Actually,
listen, they can drop it off at your door. So y'all, we got to get out of this mindset of, if you're trying to be sought after, you got to make yourself available. You got to get out and go hang. If you're the type of person that, you like to go out with your friends, if that's what you into or whatnot. I'm not saying, it depends on where you trying to meet the person at. Yeah. Now, if you trying to meet somebody, I don't know if a club gonna be the best place to meet somebody at. Yeah. Now, if that's your preference, that's your preference. Or a little lounge or something. But you gotta get out, and it's nothing wrong with having fun and enjoying yourself.
Sure, they be having like these little poetry slams. They be having little paint and sip or eating sip or whatever. Yes. But y'all can go to a little place like that. They may have like a little jazz festival.
They may have that on the line. And then sometimes you have these little groups, like Facebook groups, where they may do hiking and running, painting with a twist, that type of thing. Or they may have like little sipping paint or whatever, but just get out. And I know is you want to look. Sometimes we be complacent and we introverts and we want to be at home. But if you trying to be sought after, if you ready to date, if you feel like you have you ready,
because I know we stay saying dating this ghetto. Yeah, and the dating streets is terrible and all of that. But if you aren't getting out there, then you won't be able to see for yourself. Because who knows, the day that you decide to get out there in the street, you never know who may approach you.
You'll never know,
or who may slide in your little DM.
Listen, and you guys, you know what? You might want to answer them DMs. You might want to answer the DMs. Now be careful. Be careful while being sought after in the DMs.
Go and do a little investigation and go click on the profile and go look and see.
You know how we do our our investigation. But answer the DM. Don't you ain't got to be so just where you just can't talk to people or get to know people. But answer your DM. Now, I'm not, sis, would you be like, I'm not really I've never been to online dating because that world right there can be a bit.
I tried that before and
it can be
didn't like that because I got tired of swiping.
Yeah. And it can be scary too because
you don't know who
you're really meeting.
Oh, and let me tell y'all, my favorite show to watch is Catfish. So I'm very skeptical. And this got me in the chokehold right now. They got it on this app. This website, and you could go back all the way to season 1 if you would like, and they have season 9 on there as well. So I'm just letting you know. But they got me in the whole, it's got me in the whole chokehold right now. It just seeing these people getting on there thinking they talking to one person,
and then you talking to somebody totally different.
And I'm not finna be stuck talking to somebody for 10 years, and I ain't never FaceTime, seen you in person, or none of that stuff.
And how you get bamboozled like that? At some point, if you've been talking to a person, being talking to a person a month, we need to see each other. And even if you are into the online dating thing, that ain't for us, but it may be for somebody else. But make sure you go somewhere that is, well lit, where it's people around.
Go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Sis, you can go to Starbucks. Y'all don't go to no Chuck E. Cheese. You can go to Starbucks, Target, a Books A Million, places like that where it's well lit, where people can see. But don't go nowhere like secluded. There's no lighting or anything like that. Let somebody know where you are.
Yeah.
But that's for the people that want to do online dating.
And even if when you do find your person, this I'm talking but on topic, but still put yourself close on when you get your person. You know, because they don't want to see you looking like regular hands all the time.
That you don't want to see you with that bun on. Don't always want to see you having a bun. Don't always want to see you with a big bag of clothes on. It's okay.
Remind them of why they picked you.
Remind them of why they picked you.
Or why Big G placed them in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like when you first, like that first visual that you had of your person, you know, you should want to keep that spark going.
Yes, always. And put you have on clothes, put clothes on even when you in the house. You can put on little cute little, you know, lounge clothes or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, just get yourself together and if you get yourself, you know, sought after if that's what you're trying to do.
Right.
But get up and get out that house.
Get out.
You got to, okay? Yeah. You gotta get out that shell. You gotta get out that comfort zone. And if that's what you're trying to do, you can't be sought after in the house. You can't. Nobody can't find you at the house. Can't nobody find you.
No.
Shelter in. You got to get out.
So get up and get out.
Get up and get out. Right. And then that third thing that we were going to speak about was in dating. See, like. You're collecting data, right? You're collecting data when you are getting to know someone. Yep. Collecting data could be like you guys talk about, you know, getting to know each other and talk about, you know, going on dates and what kind of what visions do they have or what do you like? What their goals are? What are the non-negotiables? And you know what your non-negotiables are.
Right.
And non-negotiables are stuff that you just know that you are not going to you're not gonna waver in. It's either this is gonna be what it is and that's it. So you know what your non-negotiables
you get to a point to where with your non-negotiable, that's you not altering.
You're not altering at all.
Once you have been through stuff, seen stuff before, you don't have time.
No.
And if you can't meet me where I'm at,
right.
And when we have those initial conversations about like what you want, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years, 5 years, however it is, you should know then whether or not you want to keep pursuing this person and keep going. Because first of all, my thing is this. I'm at a point now to where if you can't, if you don't know where Big G trying to take you, you can't take me nowhere. You got to be in alignment with him so you can lead me.
Right, and God has to do the leading because God called Adam first, not Eve. So when God called the man first, so that man has to be able to he's a visionary. So he should be the one to be able to lead. And then at that point, that's why the men are considered the head of household. So then we follow. But he has to know where he's going in order to be able to lead us anywhere.
Right.
So, but that ain't something you find, you find these things as you're dating and getting to know each other. And then, you go into those things of what do you like and your things you don't like. You can also, like we said, talk about your visions, your goals, and just ask those questions that you know that you need answers to, whatever those questions are, right?
And I know some of us women, we like, well, when are we gonna enter our soft girl era or our soft woman era or whatever it is?
Right.
But until we know that we're secure and safe with that person, we won't. We won't be able to enter that era. But we have to continue having conversations with the person, know the vision, know where you taking me.
Yeah.
Then I can relax and put my guard down and and not have to worry, because I don't want to be worrying all the time.
Right.
I don't want to be Mrs. Fix-It. I don't want to try to figure it out because I did it before.
You've done it before.
I'm tired.
Yeah. So you and you get to a point where I think if you're not ready to be led, I'm not saying while you dating, that person is, I'm saying you asking, okay, I want to be married, Like, and you ask those questions. Are you in a place where you think that you are ready for marriage, or you just wanting to date. Right. If you're not dating for marriage, because at a certain point in your life, you should, if you are not married and you have the desires to be married, then you should know, hey, right now I'm in an era where I'm that's what I'm seeking after. So for me, if I am me dating, I had to have those conversations and say, hey, I'm dating for marriage,
not trying to waste my time.
So, for a purpose. And if that's not what it is, then okay, that's fine. But we have to let that be known. Right.
You do.
You gotta let it be known up front.
I know for a fact,
and that's not the scare.
With me, if I am dating somebody, I don't like to date multiple people at the same time. Simply because my energy and my heart, my spirit and stuff, if I'm tuned into you, I'm gonna be tuned into you. That's it. I don't have time to be going to talk to Jake, Jim, Jack, Marquise, Keyshawn. I don't have time to talk to all them folks.
And then when you're doing that, I don't like to do it either. Because you entertaining a lot of spirits, and you don't know what can jump off on you. You don't know who they being intertwined with. So that's where discernment also comes in at. It's just not. I wouldn't advise for anyone to do, and some people don't mind doing, dating multiples of people. And ultimately, when you're dating, and if you're single, you can date other people if that's what you're wanting to do. But as for us, we prefer, if we're dating one person and we have established what it is, we're in a relationship, then from there, that's what it is. And we're getting to know each other. We're telling each other we're seeking what Big G wants for us. We telling each other goals that we have, and we're letting them know that we are dating with the purpose, and the end goal. Well, not the end goal, but the purpose is to date for a marriage, because you're looking for a partner,
right?
And it's partnership, and God puts together what He knows that is best for you. He puts together those things that He knows that that person is ordained for you, right? So,
and it ain't gonna take long.
No,
it ain't gonna take long for you to see how you need to move when it comes to the dating process. You know you would know if Big G will end up,
God will confirm that thing.
Get to make you feel uncomfortable and stuff, and he'll let you know whether or not you need to stay right here, leave it alone, or whatever. So that's why it's good to have that connection with him, so you can know how to move.
You will know how you need to move, and so you will know, because you speaking, you talking to Big G, y'all talking to Big G, and y'all have the foundation, because Big G is gonna be the foundation that layers everything, and he's gonna do the ordaining, and he's gonna put the thing together, and know every person that you come in contact with, they do have to know that you're dating with purpose, but you also have to remember that you do have to extend grace, right? You can't expect for a person to be just perfect.
They're not.
You can't say he got to be 6 feet, make 6 figures or 7 figures. He got to do this, he got to do this, and he got to do this. Yeah,
first of all, we can't have the I don't even make no 6 figures, but I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me like that, because I want to be able to have my own money. Right. Just in case if anything happens, I want to be able to have my own.
You want to have your own, and you want, because we are independent women, but we're also saying too that I may be independent, but I'm not so independent where I don't feel like I want a husband.
Right.
I'm not saying that. What we're saying is, I want a husband, but right now I'm in my independence. Right. So, and because sometimes I think while dating, sometimes we can make the man feel like we don't need them. But at the end of the day, we need our kings. We need our men.
Definitely.
Right. And so God made us the nurturers for a reason. He made us the helpmate for a reason. So we don't want to make it seem as if we're so independent where we don't need men, because we do. Men are needed just like women are needed.
And I think sometimes with women, we're so used to doing everything on our own. Because I know my mama raised me to get it done yourself. Yes. I can have 20 bags on my arms, and I can say I don't need help.
I don't need it. I got it. But then here comes the man, and he said, I got it. Let me get them bags for you. Mm-hmm. And you said it trying to say, I got it. Mm-hmm. Listen, let him help. Mm-hmm. let that man help because he wants to help.
And it may be hard because then what that may do is push him away, and he'll probably like, well, she don't need me, then she got it. She got it all figured out.
She got it all figured out, and you don't. You think you got it all figured out.
We just have to. We just so used to always doing, and when it's presented in front of us, we have to be willing to allow that person to do for us. You know what I'm saying, and vice versa. If he not used to a woman doing something for him, you know, you have both of y'all have to be willing to allow each other to express however they normally express, because I know I'm a giver at heart anyway. So somebody may not have been used to a giver, right? So if you are not willing and allow or ready to open up like that, and it's gonna take time. Not saying that it needs to happen like boom, 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 but the more you continue being your authentic self, the more you continue showing that person that you are showing up for them and being up for them, and they seeing these things and you haven't switched up, then that's when y'all both, if you're not ready to do that, you don't need to be trying to get out here and seek nobody. But until you're willing to do that,
gotta be willing.
That's when everything will start coming and flowing like you want to. So
and you know, in dating, like I said, you have, it should be peaceful. It should be a flow. It should not be it shouldn't be forced, and it should not come with no confusion. Because if it come with confusion, a whole drama and all that, listen, you know what you're gonna put up with and what you ain't gonna put up with. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm not putting up with that drama. I'm not putting up with that. With that confusion stuff,
all that back and forth,
back and forth stuff. No, we are seeking to be healed. We are getting away from toxicity and all of those things because we are doing the work. So as we're doing the work, those are some things that we have had to work through and going to therapy and getting that healing that we needed to get. Because we have been in those toxic relationships. We have been
constant headaches, and you're trying to sleep at night and you got a headache, trying to figure it out, just worried about everything, and that's not a good place to be.
No,
that's how you start leading yourself into that numbing feeling, and you be wanting an escape, but you can't really get an escape because if you feel like you're trapped. So once you get out of that, you don't want to go back in there. I made a promise to myself that I won't ever go back to neither one of my past relationships anymore. I'm not doing that. I know what it looked like. I know the signs of it, and I'm not getting trapped or bamboozled.
No, not anymore. Not anymore. And you go and heal. Like I said, when you've been in those type of relationships where you have dealt with dysfunctional, you may have been the dysfunctional one, but you may have been the toxic one. You may have been the one that bought all the type of drama. But if you're doing the work on yourself, you have done the work on yourself, you guys don't go getting that start dating nobody and you got to bring you finna bring all that dysfunctional to them
because you're not ready. You haven't taken the time to figure it out. So because when you need, I don't know how long you need in between, but I know you need more than just a month or 2 months.
You need to take as much time as you need to take, because you don't want to bring all that, like those traits over into something new. If you go and do the work and get you a therapist and work on yourself, then
evaluate yourself.
Yes, because you got to work on yourself. You can't go into something expecting for them to be all the way together, because they may be in a process too of healing and going to therapy. And it's okay to still to let people know that you're going to therapy. It's okay to have Jesus and go to therapy. Because I got both of them. So, and I'm gonna keep both of them. And therapy is ongoing. Jesus don't forever be the part and head of my life. So, it's just important that you do that healing and know that you are ready to embark on dating, to date with a purpose. And heal and come as your full authentic self. Don't find yourself changing.
Right, because I know we get so comfortable. I mean, not comfortable, but we get so used to being like, well, oh, I know this person gonna change. And yes, we all change. Every so many years we do change. But if you are showing up truly authentic, that change shouldn't be so drastic to this person don't recognize you anymore. Right. So it's like, be yourself, yes, but you have to be willing to know and being willing to accept the fact that yes, this person may not like these same things. That's the type of change we're talking about. We may not like getting pat on the back or some, just little simple stuff, things like that. But you have to relearn your partner to know what is irritating, what's not irritating. If I need to change this, change that, and be willing to adapt to it. Healthy. Yeah, healthy. A healthy way.
Healthiness, healthy boundaries, like we talked about last week. It's okay. You have to have those things in place and communicate those things. Healthy communication is what is going to also be required when dating with a purpose. You gotta communicate. Yeah. You gotta communicate, because you can't expect for people to
read your mind.
Be mind readers. So communication is important. Healing, is definitely important. And definitely just coming as your full authentic self. Yeah. And also when dating, go on dates, right? Plan those dates that, you guys may like. Talk about your hobbies, what you like. You might like to go skating, or you might like to go bowling, or you might like to go to, I don't know, do like little laser tag, or you might like to go hiking, or those type of things. So do those fun things together. You know what I'm saying? It could be where, you guys, they may do the planning sometime, and you do the plan, or you guys plan together.
But it shouldn't be one person doing all the planning all the time, right? Because then you be like, well, hey, what about me? I like nice things too. I like to be thought of too, because I'm a surpriser. I love surprising. I think they run in my family, but I love seeing people happy. I like seeing people feeling like they're appreciated and knowing that they're appreciated. So I can tell somebody that I appreciate you all day long, but it's my actions to let you really know and to see and make you feel that you are appreciated. So I love doing stuff like that, even with my friends. She be like, you get on my nerves.
She do. She be telling me I do too much, and I tell her she do too much. We do too much for each other, but that's just that's what we are. Those are the type of people we are. We're givers, and we like to show our appreciation to the people that we love. And so
and we don't just say that word just to say that to each other. When I tell my best friend Kalila, when I tell my mama, when I tell sister,
love it.
When I tell you that I love you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. That's not nothing that you just throw out on the table and just leave it there for the dogs to get.
You not only for the dogs.
So I cherish the people that are in my life. So I have to show those same things instead of just saying it.
Yeah. So, but you guys, dating with a purpose, sick big G, get up and get out, get yourself together, put some clothes on, ladies. Put some clothes on, do that makeup, get yourself together. If you got your toes out, y'all make sure you grease them things up. Put your little pop, make sure you got the polish off of them. Take it off, or either put you some on, right?
Okay.
Listen, get up, get out. Stop doing these Walmart pickups. Stop doing these Target pickups. Make yourself available and get out and get yourself together. Right? Present yourself. And lastly, collect data. Talk about those non-negotiables. Talk about those your goals, your visions, what you have. What are you looking for in a in dating? And then also the last thing was, talk about those hobbies, and you guys go out on dates, and whether or not you see yourself going out on a second date with this person or the third date.
It don't take that
or the
long.
fourth date. You know whether you can see yourself, and don't waste nobody's time.
Please.
If you see that this is not going anywhere, it might just be best for you guys to either be friends and say and be honest.
Right.
Be honest with with the person and let them know, hey, I think that it's best off if we just be friends. I think it's just best that even if you don't want to be friends, for us to go our separate ways.
Right.
But be honest and let them know. Don't lead people on.
Or try to have your cake and eat it too.
No,
we too old for
don't try to do that either, because it come right on back on you.
Oh yeah.
It come back real quick.
Oh.
So don't play with people's feelings, right? Don't do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
Right.
And so just date, y'all, go out, have a good time. You guys be friends. Don't be so uptight. Listen,
relax,
relax, get to know, communicate,
right,
and
put the past behind you. No matter what you have done, before we leave, sis, I'm sorry.
That's good.
Put the past behind you. Yeah. I know you probably seen it all, heard it all, experienced it all. You done went through this, because we have too.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna charge the next person that I'm dating or seeking. I'm not gonna do them like that. Okay. And it's kind of like shortchanging them. Because I'm not really putting my all into it. And yes, men and women are different. I get that, whatever. But you cannot sit up here and keep thinking that whatever happened in the past is gonna happen right now.
So you ain't changed your mindset.
You ain't changed your mindset.
You still stuck in the old. So in order for you to get ready for the new, you have to leave that old behind. There's a reason for the review mirror. Right. There is a reason for that.
Because what if the tables was turned?
Right.
And we, if it was done to us, what if we was doing the same thing to them? That's not giving you a fair chance.
So on both parties, you have to put this, men and women, you got to put the past behind you, and you have to start fresh, start over, and get to know the person that's in front of you
before you miss them.
And don't let nobody else pay for what someone else did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You can't make somebody else pay for what somebody else did. Right. So that's come with healing. So if you ain't got there yet, you might need to go get you a counselor, a therapist,
and talk to somebody.
Get that session started so you can put that behind you, because that is not healthy to bring into something new.
And everybody is scared when they get into something new. So both of y'all really putting yourself on the line. But it's not. We can't sit up here and live in fear all our life. Because this just like going out for a job.
Right.
You're gonna be in fear and not go and take on this new.
And you're not supposed to be you're not supposed to be fearful anyway. You should not fear. I don't feel nothing but God. Okay. So that's the only thing I feel.
Right.
But as far as people, no, I'm not fearful of anyone. But you definitely do not allow the old you to come into something else new. Leave that alone. Start fresh. Get to know each other
and relax.
Have fun.
Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy each moment that you have, and don't waste people's time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna leave it right there at that.
Yep.
Be intentional. Right. Men and women. I know we're speaking for a woman standpoint. Women, let's also be intentional. If we say we're ready to date, let's get ourselves out there and let's be sought after. Let's do the healing. Let's do I'm gonna say let's do the healing.
Let's do the work on this.
Let's do the work on us and continuously do that work on this.
Because it don't stop. And even when you get in these relationships, you still work on yourself.
It don't stop.
You still figuring each other out for however many amount of years. So it's ongoing. It's ongoing process. It don't stop.
It's definitely ongoing, and continue to work. Continue to also and also when dating, one more thing I gotta add is that don't lose yourself. We touched on that a little bit last week, but continue to press towards your goals and do what you need to do, And
if your if your partner not pushing you and motivating you to get there, may need to reevaluate some things.
Right, but you got to push yourself first before you can look for somebody else to push you.
Yep.
But you push yourself. You continue to just don't, like we said, don't lose yourself. Now, no, just recapping from last week, but don't lose yourself. Continue to press forward. Work on your vision, your goals. And y'all can meet each other. Y'all learn to balance.
Yeah.
Balance is very important. If you say that you are ready to date with a purpose and you have a job, you have children, you have a career, ask yourself, are you ready to add someone to that equation?
Yeah.
And if you are not, do not go out here and say you ready to date with purpose.
Right.
Don't go out here and say that, because you're not ready to date with purpose. You just need you need to find a balance. And once you find that balance, y'all, it's workable, it's doable. But y'all get out here, y'all get yourself, if you seeking for your husband or for your wife, get on out there.
Get on up and get on
up there, get on out of there.
Yeah.
And they have y'all good time, get to know each other, enjoy each other, and
just enjoy life.
Have fun and live life to the fullest, y'all. I think that's the best thing, because tomorrow is not promised, but live life with purpose. Purpose partners are important. It was God ordained. That's what He has for us. Y'all, rip up them doggone lists. Leave that list alone, because what you think you want, that is not what you need. Let me tell you, every list that I have had, what I said I have wanted. Now, that was something that was consistent. I wanted a God-fearing man. I wanted somebody to be intentional and all of that, and I have that. But all that unrealistic stuff,
rip it on up.
I ripped that thing right on up and I let it go.
Yeah.
And when I learned to let that thing go and let Big G do that leading,
so
and
much better, because
that
take a lot off your brain.
Yeah,
it take you be so, because you could be focused on the wrong thing.
Yeah,
just let him. But I get to the point, I be like, Big G, you got it.
You got it. It's Big G. You got it. It's in your hand. And I can only count for me. And you do your work. You do what you do. Because I can't do it, and I ain't looking to do it. I don't want to do it.
I'm taking my hand off this wheel.
My hand been off of it.
Yeah.
My hand been off of it. I'm ready to watch you work. And when I watch you work, y'all, listen, that thing gonna be so full of peace. You gonna have so much fun. Y'all gonna be the best of friends. Y'all, I mean, and it's literally like I said, it's your friend. Y'all can, y'all can have conversation. Y'all can talk about anything. Sometimes, man, the difficult things you can talk about. It's just, and it's a joy just getting to know someone and do the dating and creating those memories. So it's fun, y'all. So I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it, y'all, and I look forward to what the future may bring and is bringing. But y'all, date with a purpose. That's what we got to say. And we hope that y'all have enjoyed this episode, you guys. Y'all feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe. You guys, also let us know some topics. If there are some things that we have not talked about on the podcast or gave any specific content that you guys would like to see us do, we do have some things that we are working on, you guys. Because me and Bree, we both work full-time jobs. So we are doing these things. We are doing, YouTube, and we're being very intentional about that too. So we got some things in the works that's coming.
And make sure y'all stay updated with our community page.
Yes,
so we'll be making announcements on that. So just make sure your notifications are turned on for the Listen Sis podcast.
Yeah. Click that notification
bell.
So you can stay locked in.
Locked in.
Y'all stay locked in. And you got something else you want to say, sis? Are you sure? Okay, so we're going to leave with these affirmations. Now, if you are new to our channel is all about, you working towards your healing journey, you being resilient, walking in your purpose, being the best version of yourself, and just becoming all that God wants you to be, right? But we know first you have to change your mindset and you have to do the healing. Healing is good for the soul.
Right.
All right. So that's what we're working on, and that's what this channel is all about. Love, peace, and soul is what we talk about, and healing. Right. So you want some healing? Come on in the room. If you want some love, come on in the room. And if you want some cutting up, you can come on in here and get some of that too, because we do that too. Right? You want some singing? We did a song.
Mm-mm.
We have not done no song in a while, but when God laid that on our heart, we do that too. Let me stop rumbling and bumbling, but you get it. The channel is about healing and being the best version of yourself. All right. Work on that. We are praying for y'all. Y'all pray for us. We love and appreciate all of you guys, all of our subscribers. We thank you so much for tuning in each and every Monday. We do not take this for granted. We are humble for anyone that takes the time to sit back and watch our channel. Y'all, when y'all come in, we know we got 6 people on. Can we get thumbs up, y'all? That does help the algorithm. That does help other people to be able to see our content, you guys. And y'all go, if you haven't watched any of our previous episodes, y'all go check those out too. All right. I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am the light.
I am the light.
And I will always be.
And I will always be.
My true and authentic self.
My true and authentic self. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in
y'all.
and catch us next week on Listen
This
Sis,
is your favorite podcast. Bye.